Hello friends, welcome to today's episode of Problem of the Day series from LeetCode. Today's problem is 839 similar string groups. So in this problem, we had been given two strings x and y and they are similar if they are actually same or they can be made same by swapping two characters. So for example, that if we have two words TARS and RATS, so if you look at these words, so the first these are different, they are same, so we have the characters different at these two positions. If I swap them, TARS, then it becomes the first one. That means that by swapping these two characters, this string can be converted to the first one. That means that they are similar. Also, a string which is same as previous one, like these two strings, they are similar because they are actually same. So what we have to find is the groups. So here the group means that we had been given an array. We had been given an array of words. So look at this example like tars, rats, arts and star. And what we need to do is we have to find the groups of similar string. So let's take a look at. So we have, so let's say we start with tars. So you have TARS and then RATS. So this, they are same, that means that they belongs to a same group. Now we are adding arts. So ARTS. So if you look at this, the S and S are same, T and T are same, A and R, like these two characters are different, that means I can swap them and make it same, so they belongs to the same group. Now if I look at star, STAR, so they are different, they are different, they are different, and they are different. That means that this string is not similar to any to this. That means that this string belong to different groups. So this is string, this is a one group and this is the another group. We have to find how many such groups exist in the given collection. Now let's see how we can solve this problem. So first thing we need is to identify whether two strings are similar or not, which are which is very simple, that you can just go ahead and start traversing the string from left or right and see if they are same. If they are not same, you increment a counter. At any point of time, if you have a counter which is more than 2, that means that they are not similar, right? So that will be basic approach which we'll be using to implement rest of the code. Now let's look at the code, how it is happening. So we have TARS, right, and then we have RATS. So basically we have been given a collection. We can start picking with the first string, which is stars in this case. Then I can go rest of the string and check whether any one of them is actually similar to this or not, right? So suppose that you had found one string which is similar to this, then what we are going to do is we are going to find out that in rest of the collection, so initially say we have 4, then we found 1. Now rest of the collection, are there any string which is similar to this one or not, which looks very similar to, like, you to whether those words can be connected or not. So that reminds me of using something like similar to the connected components. That means that I have tars. From tars I can go to rats because they are same. From rats I can go to arts because they are same, but I cannot go to star because that is different. So this is one component, and then you had another thing called star. So if you look, this is actually solving the number of connected components problem. So we are going to use, we can start with DFS and calculate the number of connected components of the graph. So let's code it. So let's start with our simple function that to check whether these strings are similar or not. String str1, str2, right, and then I have a counter, uh, let's call it diff equal to 0, then for integer I is equal to 0, I is less than str1 dot length plus plus I, and then for integer j is equal to 0, j is less than str2 dot length, oh my bad, sorry. So we have to just check if str1 of I is not equal to str2 of I, then you can have plus plus diff, and at the end you just return diff is less than or equal to 2. Okay, now we are going to start with implementing the similar groups, say, so just like in DFS, right? So you want to avoid the string revisiting again and again, so we'll create a hash set of a string widgeted is equal to new hash string, right, and then we will start traversing from each string trs, and if it has not been widgeted, if it has already been basically been widgeted, so we'll not do any work here, so we will just continue. Otherwise we are going to do DFS, right, and our starting source will be str. Let's pass all the strings strs and the widgeted set, and after every widget like DFS, it covers the all the basically it covers all the connected components. So we will be having integer count is equal to 0, and after every DFS we will just increment the count and return the count. Now let's implement the function private var DFS string source, from where we came, and string all the strings trs, and then the widgeted set, right. Now widget, when you're widgeting this, we are going to do is widgeted dot add src, right, and then once you have found this string from tars to this, we are going to explore the new strings. So then you go again and check for next possible strings, for each string str in strs, and if it has been widgeted, then we will not do anything. Otherwise we are just going to DFS starting from this list string str, strs and widgeted, right? That's it, and we will run this code. Alright, something is wrong here. My bad, we missed the basic very important thing here. Is we have to check whether these two string str and src, they are similar or not. So if they are similar, src comma str, basically if they are not similar, then we will not do any further exploration like DFS. So we'll just continue. And then submit. Alright, so coming back to the problem again, we can solve this problem with it's a like representation of graph. So we can solve the same problem using breadth first search also. Union find is also a good way to solve this problem. One possible follow-up for this problem could be that, how about like print instead of count, how about you print all the possible groups in this string, right? So let's solve it. So one way is very simple, is whenever we are going to visiting the DFS, we keep on storing the string in a collection, right? So let's say that I am maintaining my collection in, let's say, list of string and call it group is equal to new list of string group, and basically we are initializing the group with this string, the first string that we are going to work on. So basically it should be after you check whether it has not been visited. So we will start initialize this group with the str, and then we will pass this group collection into my DFS, right? And then after that, so once you come with this in the DFS, we are, instead of adding widgeted dot add, we are just going to add, once this string is similar, since src is already been added here, right? So we'll not do anything here. Once it's similar and I'm exploring, then that means that src and str, they are the same group, they are similar. So we will just add group dot add str, right? And that's good for right now. So let's say I am going to print this, what it looks like. Okay, I think I'm missing something here, is the group. And so if you look at this, that we had two counts, and tars, rats and arts, tars, rats and arts, they are in the same group and star in a different group, right? And to get the result finally, uh, we can create a simple result collection, and after every DFS we can just add groups.add gr group, and instead of returning count we can return groups. Yep, that's it for today. See you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.